Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Ali Hammer, and today on the show we have Rob Taylor, a solution architect here at AWS, talking all things leadership principles. So Rob, what are the Amazon leadership principles?
The leadership principles are basically a set of 14 different guidelines or actions or character traits that we hope that people working at AWS and Amazon kind of display day to day.
Okay, so why are they so important?
From my perspective, one of the most important things about them is that they actually let you advocate on behalf of the customer no matter where you are in the business. So I've had situations where if I were at a different company, companies I have been at before, where I haven't been able to say, I actually don't think this is in the best interest of our customer. Whereas here, it doesn't matter if my manager's manager says to do something. If I say, actually, I don't think that's customer obsessed and these are the reasons why, then suddenly we're having this conversation and the customer is the one who wins at the end of the day.
Yeah, you've referred to customer obsession. That's one leadership principle. What are some of the others? I mean, you don't need to list all 14. What are some of your favorite ones?
I really enjoy bias for action. It's one that basically encourages you to go out and make sure that you don't wait until everything's perfect to go out and implement something. So basically, if I need to go out and make a video series, then I shouldn't necessarily sit down and plan for 2 years to say, hey, what are the exact people who are going to be? It's just more try and do something that helps your customers out. And if it works, then keep advocating on behalf of them. And if it doesn't, then move on to something else.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that stands very true for what we're doing today. So I guess for someone looking to interview at Amazon Web Services, we hear that they need to be across the leadership principles. What advice can you give somebody when they're looking into it?
So I would encourage people to look at their career. Think about it in terms of these 14 leadership principles. See if you're really aligned with the way that AWS does business. And if you're not, maybe you won't enjoy working here. But if you are, maybe think about times when things have gone well or times when you've done something where, you learned from your mistake and maybe changed to be more in line with what your customers need.
That's great advice. And don't forget customer stories as well. When you're talking about leadership principles, incorporate those customer stories because we want to hear about them. Thank you so much, Rob, and we'll see you next time. Bye.